Let's be honest, when you get a new car, what's the first thing you do with that thick owner's manual? If you're like most people, it goes straight into the glove box, and you never see it again. But for a car like the Ford Mustang, well, that book is so much more than just a reference. It's the key. So today, we're going to dig deep into the official manual and pull out all the most important, surprising, and just plain useful stuff every single Mustang owner should know.
So here's our game plan. First, we're going to start with the fun stuff, unleashing the pony and all its performance features. Then, we'll dive into the tech inside your connected cockpit. After that, and this is a big one, we'll uncover the hidden features and really crucial warnings. Then we'll get real about what it's like living with the Mustang day to day, and we'll wrap it all up with the one big takeaway for every owner out there.
All right, let's get right into it. Section 1. Unleashing the pony. This is all about performance that goes way beyond just stomping on the gas pedal. This is where you get to shape the driving experience and make the car truly yours.
I mean, you see that logo, and you just know it stands for a whole legacy of American performance, right? Well, the manual, that's your guide to unlocking every single ounce of it. It's not just about speed. It's about having total control over how your Mustang behaves, how it sounds, and how it feels, whether you're on the street or the track.
Okay, the My Mustang menu is basically your command center. The manual shows you how you can pull up track apps to see your 0 to 60 times, create a completely custom drive mode, pick and choose which gauges you see, and even change the color of the interior lighting. And then there's my personal favorite, exhaust mode. This lets you go from being a good neighbor with a quiet purr to unleashing that full-throated V8 roar with just one button. It's awesome.
Now let's talk about a feature you've definitely heard of, line lock. The manual is super clear on this, folks. This is for the track, and only for the track. Its whole purpose is to lock up those front brakes so you can do a perfect controlled burnout to get the rear tires nice and warm and sticky for a launch.
And you might think something like that is super complicated, but the manual makes it sound surprisingly easy. You're stopped, you hold the brake down firm, you hit OK on the steering wheel, and then when you let go of the brake, the front wheels just stay clamped down. It's an incredible tool, and the manual gives you the exact, safe way to use it properly.
All right, so we've had our fun on the track. Now let's bring it back to the daily grind with Section 2, your connected cockpit. This is all about the infotainment and connectivity that make this muscle car a seriously modern machine.
So the manual lays out your two main options for getting connected. You can go old school and plug your phone into a USB port, which gets you data and a charge, or you can just cup the cord and pair everything up with Bluetooth for that clean wireless experience. Super simple, but totally essential.
And of course, we're all about our phones, right? The manual gives you a really simple, step-by-step walkthrough for setting up both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can do it with a wire or without. It just flawlessly turns that big screen in the center of your dash into an extension of your phone.
Okay, everybody, listen up, because this next section is probably the most important one. Section 3 is all about the hidden features and warnings. This is the stuff that's buried in the fine print, the things the manual really needs you to know.
Look, I'm just going to read this one word for word because it is that serious. This comes from the part of the manual about the rear occupant alert system. The language couldn't be more direct, and for a very good reason. It's a stark reminder that the information in this book can literally be a matter of life and death.
And the manual is just full of these fascinating and critical details you'd never guess. For instance, did you know your Mustang has a special hood system designed to deploy to better protect a pedestrian in a collision? Or that the windows do this little short drop every time you open the door to make a better seal? It also warns you to never park over dry grass because the catalytic converter can get hot enough to start a fire. These aren't just quirky fun facts. This is essential knowledge for being a safe owner.
And this is a perfect example of why the manual is so crucial. Think about something as basic as jump-starting a car. We all think we know how to do it, right? Well, with modern cars, it's not that simple. The manual shows you the exact points to connect to and warns you in big, bold letters about the explosive gases batteries can give off. Following the procedure isn't just about saving the car's electronics, it's about saving yourself from getting seriously hurt.
Okay, we've gone over the power and the really important precautions. Now, let's get down to earth with Section 4, living with the Mustang. This is all about the practical, day-in, day-out reality of what it means to own one of these things.
First up, the number that's on pretty much every potential buyer's mind, gas mileage. And pulling it straight from the official sticker for the V8 model, you're looking at a combined city and highway rating of 18 miles per gallon.
So, what does 18 miles per gallon actually mean for your wallet? Well, the sticker breaks it down for you.
Over 5 years, you should expect to spend about $5,250 more on fuel than you would with the average new car. That's the price of admission for all that performance.
And when it comes to maintenance, this is where the manual is completely non-negotiable. It's not giving you suggestions, it's giving you orders. This table shows the exact specs for your fluids. If you use oil or axle fluid that doesn't meet that very specific Ford spec, you could cause major damage that the manual points out your warranty will not cover.
And the info gets incredibly specific, especially for the high-performance trims. I mean, check this out. This diagram is for loading a Mustang Dark Horse onto a flatbed. The manual actually specifies the maximum allowable ramp angle, 7 degrees, so you don't destroy the front end of the car. It's the kind of tiny detail you would never ever know without reading the book.
And that brings us to our final section, the owner's takeaway. So we've seen how much stuff is packed into this book, but what does it all really add up to? What's the bottom line here?
It's this. That manual you probably tossed in your glove box, it's the thing that connects everything we've talked about. It's the bridge between the car's amazing performance and your ability to actually use it. It's the guide to the tech that makes your drive better, and it's the guardian that warns you about the dangers. It's not a book of rules, it's the complete set of instructions for the full Mustang experience.
So in the end, the manual isn't really about the car. It's about you, the driver. It gives you all the knowledge you need to protect your investment, to keep yourself safe, and to unleash every last bit of performance this incredible machine has to offer. The knowledge is right there. The only question left is, how are you going to use it?